People just need the base security needs at this time. They need certainty. And so organisations really need to focus on providing clear and consistent and regular communication in relation to their response to COVID, and also in relation to the security of their employees from a day-to-day work perspective.
It sounds so simple, but it is actually not quite as simple as it sounds. And I'm sure that there are certain structures that organisations need to actually have in place in order to get this right and make sure those milestones are being hit that you just described.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of organisations, again, try to overcomplicate what's required. I mean, communications is a clear, processes and systems that are aligned to delivering messages from the C-suite or the CEO to their various audiences. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. We need capability within the function that has operated within a change environment before, has worked on issues and crisis situations, and understands the need to provide clear, concise, and consistent communication. Leaders need to understand that at this time their voice needs to be empathetic and authentic. Trying to read somebody's notes on how they actually deliver a message is not actually going to send the right signal to the right audiences at the right times.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the people. In terms of that, then, at a time like this, what should every CEO be thinking about?
Yeah, again, I think, bringing things back to base, thinking about being honest and transparent. Telling people the truth is often, much more powerful than trying to create a story around a situation that people can see right through. Operating with pace yet flexibility. There's no time to consider the bigger strategy. We have to operate in the now based on what the now is actually giving us. We need to take our people, our customers, and our stakeholders with us. All leaders need to make sure that they are absolutely doing this with everybody else's best interests in mind. Without them, they don't have a business. And then finally, thinking about enabling all of this. Central to enablement is a well-structured and high-performing communications team, because that structure enables the message to get to the key audiences.
A great example of companies that really could use this kind of advice is the companies out there that are lining up to list, which have probably, and a lot of them I know, have put listing plans on hold because of the COVID-19 pandemic and crisis there. They're going to need to have all of these kind of structures in place, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a perfect catalyst, for them to actually be more organised than what they would normally need to be. The scrutiny and the compliance requirements post-listing are absolutely paramount. You add the COVID layer to that, and the need to be really clear on their purpose and their values is actually going to be paramount to gain stakeholder and shareholder trust to enable the success of their listing at the right time.